Yeah, we are all of us. Good morning, YouTube. Let's before we start our today's conversation, just some advice about talking talk. It's important always to say something about it because there always someone new to watching us on YouTube. So here you can learn some of the most important languages, I guess, like Italian, Spanish, French, and of course English. Here is a safe place to practice, and I'm you are going to see that in this conversation. There aren't a teacher here. All of us are students. I'm here just to help us, to help guide us in this conversation. Some of our people here are the same, make the same thing. So we believe the importance to make mistake in this learning process. Uh, well, since we are in 6 people here, I think I'm going to split us into smaller rooms. Before that, just the final advice. Let's try to summarize our ideas to give more chance to everyone speech, to answer, and have a health conversation. Okay, guys, it's important. And okay, uh, let's do it. I'd like to listen a little bit about you guys. Could you introduce yourself, Taina, please, for us before to split us?
Okay. Good morning, guys. Thank you for having me. My name is Taina. I'm 29 years old. I study psychologist, but actually I work at warehouse. Um, I'm married. I don't have children yet, but I have 2 cats. They are so cute. I like to learn new things and especially English because it's the language most important in the world. And as I live in abroad, it's so important to know and to have the um, to know to speak English.
I got.
And yeah, that's it.
Okay, great. Thank you, Taina. And how about you? A little bit about you, João, please.
I am 53. I am software developer. I am married. I have a wife and 2 sons. I'm from Rio de Janeiro. I love reading books and watching TV series and the theater. Hiking. I love swimming when possible, of course. Well, I have no pet. That's it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, João. And how about you, Christian? Good morning.
Morning, guys. It's always a pleasure to be here. So, for those who don't know me, my name is Christian Jimenez. I am Bolivian. I am from Bolivia. However, I currently live here in Brazil. I moved here because of my job. So, I work as a full stack software developer. I've been working in that area for almost 12 years. I'm 36. I'm married. I would say that I love learning new languages, especially English and French nowadays. I'm trying to enhance my English because my professional goals. That's it, a little bit about me, guys.
I think you are hosting French as well. Am I right, Christian?
Yeah, I started as a host, French host the last year.
Oh, okay, okay. Thank you. Thank you, Christian. And how about you, Lurian? Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Lurian. I'm 34 years old. I live in Belo Horizonte. I have 2 pets. I love pets. I think they are really good animals for us. I'm a business analyst, and like everyone said, I think it's really important to learn a new language, especially English. And here I'm learning French too. And that's it about me. Thank you, Osvaldo.
Thank you too, Lurian. And how about you, Rogério? Good morning, my friend.
Morning, final but not least,
Yeah.
Yes, good morning, guys. I'm Rogério. I'm 49 years old. I'm from São Paulo, the capital, but I live in Rio de Janeiro with my family and my two pets. As Tainá, I think Tainá said, I'm studying English because English is the most important language in the world, and my position, it's necessary to speak. My company is from Norway, and I'm here in TALKTNTALK since May from the last year, almost 1 year. And I love to play my guitar, my lifestyle, to run bike, practice exercise. It's my love. I think that's it.
Okay, thank you, Rogério. Thank you. And guys, a little bit about me. All of you know me. However, I received a new emergency project last Friday and we hadn't started this job, and I need to deliver that in 1 week and a half. So I expect emotional days, next days, and I'm leaving this change currently because that project is related about some technical stuff that I don't use worked last years, but I'm so interested to learn more about that. So I'm happy and excited about, and I have no idea what expected ahead, you know. And I think it's my presentation today is totally related about this topic. Guys, I'm going to split this right now. Christian, could you help me in another room, please?
Sure.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay. See you. Okay, guys. I think it's a good idea to split us to, yeah, we have more opportunity to speak because that we are here. So let's do it, Rogério and Lurian. Someone want to start the conversation, and answer the first question?
I will do, but I promise I will answer less, okay?
No, I think since we are splitted, we have more time to
It's better.
express our idea, you know? Yeah, because that I decided to split is, I don't know if 6 people is enough to split, but my
No,
opinion,
normally
it
it's
could work.
6, three is good.
Yeah.
Let's try it. The second question, what is your approach to adapting to new environments or situations, and how do you ease the transition? Like I said, like I want to answer first because for me, basically, is two things, né? One before and one
Mhm.
after. Before, for me, I think if it's possible, of course, you need to try to study the environment, try to understand what is the environment is, how it's work, if you have someone to give you some kind of tips. So in my
Yeah.
opinion, we need to try to understand the environment. It's a kind of a study you need to do after before. And second, when you are there, when we start in this environment, I think the second thing is really important to listen, to learn, to understand how it works. And sometimes you try to go in a new space, in new places, and you just don't give the opportunity to understand this place before. So of course you need to contribute, you need to speak, but in my opinion you need to listen, you need to since now you are in the place, I think you need to listen, you need to understand, you need to try to take all the things that is possible, to learn more. And I think you try to be immersive is really, really good. So it's what I think. It's the first steps.
Yeah, yeah. Like always, you said almost everything, Ludia.
No, please. And I
Thank you,
can say more things, but I try to just say two.
No, don't worry about that. I'm just joking with you. You summarize very well your ideas. So, you said I agree totally with you. You have some answer to add about Luian said, Rogério? Yeah.
Let me open
You're
my camera.
muted. Oh, okay, it's working now.
Yes. So I agree with Luria. From my view, I think it should have a good agile approach. I think it's
Yeah.
to study in the environment. I mean, to see if you have some guy that you know is important. If we know someone has a ears open to listen, guys. Yes,
Yeah.
to learn the company. I think it's important if you are a new employee. It's a good. Listen, guys. Try write some tips. I think it's good.
Yeah.
I think chegar no sapatinho,
Yeah. Not on the window.
Yeah.
Because some people used to arrive in some place, some environment, and like to be on the window, I don't know
Yes.
if it's a good idea. And yeah, guys, and about my opinion, yeah, my way to adapt to new environments or change, I I try to balance my priorities and that changes. For example, I'm sure that next couple days, I need to maybe I could need to work on weekends, for example, or during evenings, or some stuff like that. But I think sometimes it's necessary we put effort to do something. Like I said, that project that I'm going to work, I'm not familiar with this business, so I need to learn a little much more about uh, business flow, because the project is related to the biggest customers of my current company. So it's so important. So I need to focus and put effort in this moment. And it's okay. For me, it's not a problem. Because I think I said some immersions ago, I like to work in my current job. It's not common. We have to put extra miles, extra hours to deliver something. It's not common there. They organize their tasks and appointments in a good way, in my opinion. The most of case, but in this case, it's necessary to deliver this project. It's related um let me see, a card machine. We will build a software for a card machine, a company that will use the company's cards to pay some fuel to their trucks. So we need to create this software for that. card machine in 1 week and a half. And okay, it's the life. Let me see. Yeah, let's move on to the next one. Rogério, could you read and answer the question number 3, please?
Yes, number 3. What strategies do you use to manage changes in your daily routine, especially when they come unexpectedly? I think to manage each, I think it's important to understand how this change start, and who starts this changes. I think it's important.
For
I
sure.
always, I always writing my routine. I think it's important to
Me
not to
too.
forget. Yeah, it's important to start to write.
I take a
And
note every single day.
yes. Try and take a note if I got it. So if I
Yeah, in the end of the day,
yeah, at the end of the day, oh, everything okay, it's nice. Let's go
I
to the
forgot nothing. I can
yeah.
sleep today.
Yeah, it can do very well. Yeah, just you're right. It's that.
Yeah,
And
I like to do that, and I use another time management tools like 12-week years, and I put on that note my daily tasks and my personal one that I organized in my plan, like I said. And how about you, Lurian? How do you handle with this?
It's depend of what was happening before. I think in the first moment I try to understand too, uh, and after I will try maybe to prioritize the activities, because I know maybe I need to do things and I don't have time to do other things. I need to understand the changing. And I think if it's possible, I know it's not everyone, but you need to try to check if you can share this with other ones. How you
Yeah.
can manage your time, how you can put the responsibility for the other ones. Because in my case, something I can share. Normally, I'm a kind of a solving person. So if
Mm-hmm.
this happen, I will try to do everything that I can to try to take this for me, and
Mm-hmm.
maybe I can share this with someone else. And this is important to think, because just take something too big, and it's not necessary.
Yeah.
So, in my opinion, try to understand, try to check if you can share this with someone else, try to manage your time, and in the end, check everything you need to do, organize. Like you said, sometimes it's nice to use some kind of right
When
agenda.
it's possible, when it's possible.
Yes, when it's possible. When no, try to prioritize things to
Yeah.
what is most important to do first. So I
Yeah.
think that's it.
And aligning the expectations, I would add in your answer, Lurian. It's
Yeah.
important. Well, for example, yesterday, my software coordinator invite us to a meeting between my current squad leader, him and me, and we talked about how to prioritize some tasks, and uh, coincidentally, I was working in another task with a short deadline as well, and he asked us how to handle with this, and I said to him, "Oh, I think it's a good idea. We split these two big big the feet in our squad, because it's necessary to avoid to loss to oh my god, how can I say the word, it's necessary to avoid to delay that fit. So I think it's better we split this task, and both of them agreed me, so I feel happy as well, because I'm this kind of person like you, Luren. If possible, it's necessary to split the situation, the task, if possible. I was developing that one, but I put my colleague, my teammate, in the same page, and he can continue doing what I was doing, And yeah, that's it, guys. I try to do that, try to align expectations, and if it's possible, besides prioritize something, try to split the task between some teammates if it's possible, of course. Okay, let's move on, guys. We are going too fast, I guess. Lurin, could you read and answer the question number 4, please?
Yes, yes. Is there 4 or 5? Four,
I
four,
think 4. Yeah,
four,
no,
four. Yes,
4, 4.
four. What factors influence how open you are to embracing new ideas or adopting new technologies? This is personal for me because normally I'm an open person for everything. It's important for me if this thing is not against with my values, with my
Yeah.
way to live. But if it's okay, always I'm open for everything. I can say about one experience is was about chat GPT. I start to use just in the end of last year, and I remember I said no, I cannot be okay with this. In the end, will be like the movie, like Exterminator.
Yeah,
I remember, like the
yeah.
technology will just take us. No, no, no.
Take
I
out
was
our job, something like that.
our jobs like that. And but it's because I didn't understand, and I
Mm-hmm.
didn't want to understand too.
Yeah,
But since I'm open, I said, okay, let's try it. I think it's okay. And now I think it's really nice. You can have more productive. You can use like to a kind of a tool for your
yeah.
job, for other things in your life. So normally I'm open, and for me it's just important if the thing and the some don't affect what I believe. So this is
Yeah,
important for me.
yeah.
The main thing. The other things I will find a way to understand better and to
And
overcome.
learn.
Yes, and learn exactly.
Great, great.
That's it.
Thank you. Thank you. And how about you, Rogério?
I am totally agree with Lurian. It's not against our valor. I am a person open. I believe, I'm not a problem if I have some mistakes, and I can confess these mistakes. Not a problem for that. And I if you are wrong, I will overcome these wrongs and go ahead. It's important. And to adapt a new technology, it's in the beginning, I think it's a little difficult. You need to write, you need to understand better, you need to ask for 2 or 3 times to help. But it's a part of our journey.
Yeah.
I think it's good. I think that's it.
Yeah, I'm like you guys, and I agree with both of you. Well, uh, as in my opinion, as working as a developer, we need to be open about everything, and every single day, because The same tool that we used today could be changed tomorrow, a new version, and the way that we do something could be changed a lot next week or next day, like I said. And it's common in our field. I remember a time that I had a bad experience in a program language learning platform. I think it's not a good idea to say its name, but I tried to learn about how to program, to create program to mobile, and I remember that course was out of date. The versions of some tools used in there was so deprecated, was deprecated. So I decided to stop to studying there because I was spend a lot of time to fix these problems when I must have studying, learning how to program. So I decided to stop. I talked with that platform sometimes about that, and they decided not to update that course, and I decided to change the platform. So yeah, that's it. I think all of us, all the companies and in organizations need to be open to change and enhancing our experience at all. So I love to learn, guys. I think I'm the right field because I like to learn. Sometimes it's boring. It's necessary to study something a lot, but I like. In general, I like. Okay. Well, I'm going to read and answer the 5 question. Okay. The 50 question. How do we prioritize our mental well-being during periods of significant life changes? Yeah, it's not easy to handle with this, but guys, I try to save a portion of my time to leisure. I put my schedule this time and I try to follow if it's possible. For example, last weekend I spent all my weekend with my family, with my sons and my fiance and stepson, and I had a good time with my father as well. So I try to do these things to balance my mental health. Of course, sometimes it's not easy. Like I said, I'm sure that next days I need to put effort in my job, and it's okay. It's happen, no problem to me. And how about you, Lurian?
For me, I agree with you, Osvaldo. I think we need to stop and think about how we can be better for both of sides. Like I think to think about our mental health is really important. So the things are important for you. The things is really matters, for everything. And this is exercise that, in my point of view, we need to do day by day. Every day you need to do this because if we don't, all the problems, all the life, all the professional things, all is a kind of snowball. Just the snowball will take us, and we cannot stop and think. So, in my
Yeah.
point, I try to every day to make an exercise about how I can be better for my mental health and for my physical one too. But for my mental health, to have more quality time, to enjoy life, to think about the present, because
Yeah.
one thing I think it's wrong, it's not wrong, but in my point is wrong, is because normally our brain, we are conditioned to think, I need to do a lot of things now to have a better future or to enjoy the future. But first, we don't know about the future. No, so we don't know. So I try to make the exercise to think about today. Okay, I need to work. I need to try to get better things for my future, of course. But I
Mhm.
really need to think about today, what is important about today. So, and after that, when you make this exercise, I think is you just can enjoy more. Like you said, you spend time with your boys, with your father. So for me, this is important.
Yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure. And how about you, Rogério?
I agree with you guys. It's important to live the present as well, very well. Prioritize our mental health, doing things that we love. You know, it's important to, from my view, when you can travel, it's very good to being well, to be in touch with the nature, to do something that you love to do. I think is good. For significant life changes, thanks God, I think I have a good structure to face these problems. I am divorced, and
Yeah,
I have some problems in my family. So I am the second marriage. I am another live in another state. So I think some obstacles I can I can win. I think, but could be could have could come more, but it's a part of our life, do you know?
yeah,
But as I am a center and a half years, I think uh, I have thanks God, good life,
mhm.
and
It's important to thank God.
yeah, I always think on my well-being. I think it's a good.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, great, guys. Thank you for sharing the way that you used to handle in these challenging moments. And let's move on to the next one. Lurian, could read and answer the sixth piece question?
Yes. How crucial is flexibility when adapting to new team dynamics or workplace environments, and how do you foster it? I think flexibility is everything. Like we said about to understand, to be open, to understand, to listen, to learn with the new environment. So all this is a kind of flexibility, because for me flexibility is like that, when you can flexibilize, né? When you can everything. So it's for me is important for understand many things and don't suffer in the process. I think when you try to adapt or in professional or personal moment, but you are not open, you are close to this new thing, I think you suffer more, you suffer a
Yeah,
lot. So
yeah,
in my
yeah.
opinion, to be flexible, it's a kind of a quality that you can this quality can help you a lot, in my opinion. So it's a kind of soft skills, right? You can
Mm-hmm.
proactivity, communication, and I think to be flexible is really important too. Is a new is a new place, is a new dynamics. It's a one workplace, maybe something new that you don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, it's really important to be open, to be flexible. And how do you foster it? Como você promove? I think in the first moments, I think you can show that you are open. You can have a body language that you are open. You can use your communication to show people that you are open to. I think you can be open, but try to use like some kind of ways to show this. Like I said, body language, because when you smile, maybe it's a good way, to show that you are flexible. When you try to understand, when you go and try to talk with someone that so you are being proactive about that. So I think you need to try to use the other soft skills to be better. That's it.
If you could evaluate yourself, how much flexible you are, Lurian? What note you could do from 0 to 10?
No, Osvaldo, always I'm saying that I'm an easy person. I'm an easygoing person, I'm
Okay.
like that. I'm like that. So always I put for me 0 to 10, okay, 9 or 10.
Okay.
But
Okay, got it.
this is not that good, and just give me a moment to explain, because I learned in therapy that sometimes I'm rejecting my own desires, because of that. So what I'm saying is this: it's nice to be easygoing. I am, but I will give to myself 9, because I learned recently that it's okay if you have your time for yourself. So
Yeah, yeah, I got you.
it's more about that. But I'm always I say I can mix, and every environment is not a problem.
It's a good ability that you have, for sure. It's important to be flexible, for sure. Thank you, Lurian. And your turn, Rogério. Oh, just a note before Rogério's answer. I bring Tainá and Christian here because I think João had some technical problems or something like that. And both of you are there. I think it's a good idea to bring both of you here to the main room to continue this conversation and taking the final touches here. Rogério, your turn, please.
Yes.
We're talking about question number 6, okay?
Number 6, okay. I think it's important to be flexibility. Even though to be new in the new company is so difficult. In my case, for example, I'm a shy person. Oh, Jesus, it's a big challenge for me,
Yeah.
But it's important to know the guys, you understand better this company,
And how flexibility you consider yourself, Rogério?
I think it have a open ears, I
Okay.
think
Yeah,
I think it's important to listen, to note, to know people. It's important now to promote in this environment. I think make a friends,
Yeah.
make a friends. I think it's a good tips to understand better this environment.
Yeah, okay, I got you. Thank you. Tainá, did you talk it about the question number 6, guys, or not? Tainá and
Yes,
Christian.
we
Yes.
talked about it, yeah.
Okay. So I will skip you, okay, and I give my answer. And in what question did you stop it?
Number 7.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to answer my about this 6th question, and we are going to move to the 8th question, okay? Okay. Well, about me, guys, I consider myself a flexible guy. like I said, as a developer, it's important to be open to new approach, new technicals, and in my opinion, it's the crucial to maintain the continued learning, keeping learning approach, and yeah, try to solve the business or customers' problems. My role as developer, in my opinion, is to solve problems. It doesn't matter the technology related that. The most important thing is to deliver the projects and feats and so on. So I'm totally open to to different environments. To be honest, I don't have preference. For example, currently I work in a startup, but it's not a problem for me if necessary to work in a big company. You know, it's okay for me. And like I said, the tools, the approach, it doesn't matter for me. You know, of course. I have some favorite ones to follow related to the market. It's important to look to the market because if we work in, for example, in some legacy approach, maybe it's not a good idea for our career, you know. So, but if it's necessary, I'm going to do what is necessary. And okay, guys, let's move on to the question number 8. Could read an answer for us, Christian, please? Question number 8.
Well, let me see here. How do you assist others in adjusting to change within a group or community, especially in times of uncertainty? Hmm, it's a difficult question. So I think that perhaps telling them your experiences, perhaps you already have more experience in those kind of changes. For example, as I was saying in the other room, I think that just the fact of being here, that I had the opportunity to move to another country, that experience can make me help others who are perhaps thinking about doing the same thing, that is moving to another place. I think that by experience, offering them your point of view and the things that you have happened in that moment, the feelings that you had, the things that you had to do. I think that by that you can be useful. You can bring useful experience. I'm gonna say again for those who are trying to do something that you already did. So I think that by telling them about your life experience would be so useful.
Yeah, for sure. And respect others, like to add in your answer, I think is important. Thank you, Christian. And for you, Taina.
Yeah, everything is new brings us the stressful. And in my case, I try to give the types to learn the new system or give me my emotional support through the hearing the person. Yeah, I think we need to be patient in the uncertain situation because the future just in God knows.
Yeah, like Lurian said the same here some minutes ago.
Mhm.
And okay, Lurian, your turn.
Yes. For me, summarize. Okay, I can think about how you can be a good person for yourself, but to try to be an example for the other ones. I know it's
Mhm.
hard. It's not possible to help everyone, but
Yeah.
always I try to think what I can provide, since I have maybe some knowledge. If I can help, I can show some kind of support. I can indicate some kind of courses that né, the person can do. I don't.
Mhm.
Sometimes you just need to be a good listen. Maybe the person just need to speak a little to understand. So I try to be a good person and try to be say it's a, like understand all my knowledge and try to inspire this for the others. So if I can help, if I can assist someone, of course I will do. So I need to try to be better for myself to be okay to help other ones too. But it's really important to provide some kind of speaking, some kind of tools that maybe some kind of advices maybe for the other ones. And this is normal, like here is like uncertain in times, right? This
Yeah,
is totally normal. So if you're okay, if you have a mental health, like we said here, you be better to assist other ones. So this is a good plan.
for sure, for sure. I agree with you. Thank you. And how about you, Rogério?
Which question?
Question number 8. How do you assist others in challenge times when something is need to some advice, some help to face changes?
I think I agree with the guys. I think it's important to be patient with these challenges, to
Yeah.
face it then with strong mental health. I think is important.
Mhm.
To understand how its situation started and who
Mhm.
started the situation, as I said before, move on.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
guys. Thank you, Rogério. I had nothing to add. I agree with all of you said about to be patient. I think is the most important ability that we have to handle in these situations. And to like I used to say, God gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth, so it's necessary to hear, to listen, and to have empathy with others, And yeah, I think in summarize, that's it about my opinion. Guys, I think we don't have time to answer another question. Okay. Well, I'd like to emphasize again. I didn't create this topic today. The Talk and Talks moderator did that because I was lazy to put the topic on the Talk and Talks platform, so it was my mistake. But I've organized my appointments to avoid that these things could happen again in the future. So I'm sorry for that, and I hope to see you here next Friday. Okay. And yeah, someone have something to add, some consideration about that, or we can finish the conversation. Okay.
We can
Silence.
finish.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I hope you have a good day. Take care. See you soon.